Good morning. Happy Monday and welcome back into my kitchen for a little science lesson. Before we get started with today's investigation, I really want to compliment you on how clever you were with last week's Polar Bird Challenge. You guys blew me away with some of the ideas that you came up with. You know, a long time ago, we didn't have what's called a refrigerator, but people used something called an ice box. And an ice box was just exactly what its name says. It was a box, big old box, lined with zinc material. And an ice man delivered ice to people's home, and that ice was put inside the box, called the ice box. And the big old block of ice lasted people about a week, and then of course the problem came that it had to be replaced. So when refrigeration came along and they were able to cool the water and freeze it through coils, it really was a helpful invention. So some of your ideas, though, that I really liked, a couple of people investigated aluminum foil and said what a good insulator aluminum foil is, and that if they had it to do over again, they would just add more foil over their ice cube. Other people thought that a clever idea was to take their ice cube and put it into a bowl of a lot of ice, and thinking that that would keep it cold longer. And that was a good idea. And other people came up with chopping up styrofoam cups and taking little pieces of styrofoam and surrounding their ice cube with it. So all of those were really clever ideas, and I was really smiling when I was looking at your slide presentation. So thank you for the awesome work on that. And I learned a lot about you and what you know. So today's investigation is almost going to be the opposite of the polar bear. Today I'm going to challenge you to find a way to take one ice cube and melt that ice cube as quickly as you can. Now, you have to be fair in this. You cannot take your ice cube and put it into a microwave oven, and you can't put it into the oven or on the stovetop. You have to come up with a different way that you actually warm it. So, ingredients that you're going to need for today are another ice cube. Hopefully this size again would be perfect. You're going to need a small Ziploc baggie, and you'll take your ice cube, put it into the Ziploc baggie, and seal it. You'll need a watch or a clock to keep track of time, and you'll need a tablet or a notebook and a pen that you can record your results. So getting started, I'd like for you to go ahead, get your materials, put the ice into the baggie, have it ready to go, and right before you start, write down the time. Then I challenge you to come up with a clever way to melt your ice cube. And when it's totally melted and there's only water in the baggie, write down the time. And then I've posted some questions in the lesson plan that I'd like you to answer following your activity. And even there's a Google form for you to put your information into. I'm anxious to see what you learn about what happens as you apply heat to ice. How will it change its form? So I will share with you tomorrow, Tuesday, what some of your responses were. Signing off, it's Miss Burton from her kitchen. Bye.